All right, let's do a little bit. I want to do something completely different. And I want to do a little bit of variables, user input, and go with it that way. The only question is, are you okay removing the beach and putting school?
I'm okay. You should probably explain what a variable is.
So a variable is a place where we can store something, a value. It could be a string like a name, my name, or it could be a number or something you don't want to forget. And so you can put it into a variable. And Scratch, as you can see here, has a lot with variables. And you can also ask the user, if you go here, there's ways to ask the user, what's your name? And then we can put it into this variable answer, and it actually does it automatically for you, and you can use it. So I wanted to play around with some of that we haven't done before, but I wanted to actually remove all the code that we did before and just start with something new, but keeping our Sarah and Rachel characters.
Sounds good.
All right, let's do it. So I'm gonna clean it up. Oh man. So get rid of everywhere it's used first. I'm going to get rid of this donut.
Oh.
And I'm going to change our background to school because I want to start teaching. That's what I do. I'm a teacher. All right. So we'll make Rachel the teacher.
Why can't I be
what?
I'm joking. I was saying I should be the teacher, but I'm joking.
I'm the teacher. I'm always the teacher.
And you are a teacher.
That's why I actually am a teacher. Okay, so we're going to have Rachel be the teacher, but I don't want to do name. I actually want to do a little bit of math. So we're going to say, let's say, what is 5 times 10, let's say. And this is, I'm going to do it in a few different ways. And we're going to, so here, actually, let's do our, when the green flag is clicked, we're going to ask what's 5 times 10. We already did. If we say an answer, now this answer gets stored in that variable called answer. So let's say I say 50, which is hopefully the right answer. But we don't see it. What do I want to do in this math game? I want to actually say, if you get it right, our score goes up. So I want to check. I want to check if they got it right or wrong. So how would I do that? We're going to use a conditional. So let's say I'll say if, and let's go to our math operators and equals. Oh, it even knew my number.
It doesn't say answer in there, it's just blank.
Yeah, I want to drag it over. I need to drag it over. Where is it? Ah, where are you, answer? If answer. So this is the variable answer contains the answer to the question that they did. And you could create your own variables, which we'll do later. But the variable answer, this one always contains whatever they entered. So if it equals to 50, I actually want to make a variable called score. So I'm going to create a variable. And we're going to set score to 0. And then I want to change it by 1. So score is going to be 0. And if they get it right, then their score gets changed, and I have to change this to score by 1.
So change means automatically add 1?
Yeah. You could do -1 if you wanted to go down.
Yeah.
But 1 will be +1. So let's try it. I'm going to get it right for the first time.
But we're not going to see score, so we're not going to.
You do actually see it on the.
Oh, how do we see score there?
Because it's checked by default. If I uncheck it, it goes away.
Ah, okay, I get it.
I like keeping it on here because then I can see if it worked. But let's say I get the answer wrong, and actually you can see it stays, but it's going to start back to 0 because I set it to 0. And then I'm going to get it wrong. I'm going to say 4. And my score is still 0. And if we keep track of like 5 questions, then we can have a whole like test and score and see how well our students are doing in math. But I don't really like asking 5 times 10 because then every time they do it, the students will know the answer. And then another student can get the answer from another student. So we can do something cool which I think is cool. Other people may not, but we can have like a random, we can use like random variables and we can store their value. So let's say I'm going to make 2 new variables and I'm going to call it num1 for number 1. And I'm going to do num2 for number 2. I'm going to set the first number, num1, to be a random number. Where are my operators? Variables. Set. Where's my random number? It was in operators. Random number. I'm going to set it to pick a random number from 1 to 10. I could change these values too, and then I'm going to do another one. Let me move it here. And I'm going to get back to variables. Set variable num2 to pick a random number from 1 to 10. Now you could change these values, 1 to 100, 1 to 5, whatever we want. And then instead of saying what's 5 times 10, we can actually use num1 and num2. So let's go back to what?
You just say ask, what's num1 times num2?
Yeah, but we have to find a way to put it in it. Would this one do it? Ooh. Let's try that. So no, this little star is times. Oh, it disappeared. That didn't work. Let's see. We can get, let's see what other, join. Oh, because this is what we're asking them. This is not the right answer. So we're asking what's num1, and I'm going to do it. I'm going to join it again here. This is me writing. What's num1 times, and then I want to put, now the reason I'm doing it like this is I actually don't know the values for num1 and num2. Num1 could be 5, but it could also be 9. And num2, I don't know what the random values are. They're stored in variables. So we want to put, now this is a little complicated because what join is doing, it's concatenating. So let's say I had join num1. Num1 is, let's say num1 is 5 and num2 is 10. So I'm joining 5 and 10, but I don't just want to say ask 5 and 10, so I put this times. So I joined again, because if I had done just one join, it would have done 5, 10, but I want to join it with an X. So it's 5x 10. So I did a join and a join, which is a little complicated, but I put a join and a join only so I can have 3 things. But let's see how this looks.
You need to change the 50.
You're right. I do. And that's where I put the wrong thing before. That's where I would put it here. The operator. This is where I would put the 50.
Yeah.
And I put it in the wrong place. I put it in the asking instead of here. So num1. Oh man. Maybe I didn't put it in the wrong place. Where are you?
Instead of the 50.
We want to, but we don't know the answer. So we have to do num1 times 9, num2. That's what I'm trying to do in the operator. I'm going to put it 1. Okay. I did num2 times num1, but it's the same thing. Num1 times num2 is the same thing. Should be the same thing as num2 times num1. So we could switch it if we want, but I got it in here finally. So what I was trying to do is,
should we not display num1 and num2? That looks messy.
Yeah, you want to, what do you want to do?
Put this back. You see where you underscore near our school, it also shows num1 and num2. We don't need to show those.
Oh, good point. So those I would get rid of, because by default Scratch shows it, but we don't care what they are because they'll be different each time anyway. So here, 4 times 9. So what's 4 times 9, Sarah?
36.
All right. And now we did it and we got it right. And now this is one question, but I want a score of more than 1 because I have to now keep playing this again and again. And let's say I did 6 times 1 and I'm purposely getting it wrong, so my score doesn't go up. Now this is nice because every time I play the game, I get a different value. But one thing I could do
a forever loop. and then you just forever answer until you get bored of math.
Exactly. But I was not going to do it forever because that's really boring. I was actually going to do it like to 5 to 10 and then,
Let's do 5.
yeah, because I'm like, who wants to do math forever?
The teachers.
Hey, what is this? Something's under here, hidden.
Oh, you can get rid of that.
Okay. So let's do it. Oh man, why does it
I don't want to do more than 5 math problems.
Me neither. Okay, so let's say we do it 5 times. And 4 times 9.
Oh, you got the same one. That's funny.
4 times 9, I got it again. It's random. Oh, wait, what's happening? It can't be. Oh, I know why. It's not random. I said it one time and I didn't set it in the loop.
Oh. I
was like, how's that possible?
There's nothing wrong with your random numbers.
My random number generator is generating random 4 and 9 every single time. All right, so actually that has to go inside the loop if you want it to actually change each time. So now if we go in the loop the first time, it's gonna set the random numbers and change it. So that makes more sense. I'm gonna run it again. That's actually makes more sense. 2 times 4. I'm gonna get one of them wrong. The next one, I'll say 1. And then I'm gonna get the rest right to show how smart I am. Okay, and I got 4. We can even have then Sarah tell everyone the answer at the end. Let's see if she wants to tell everybody the answer. Say
the answer's the last problem, or
what?
Or good job or terrible job.
Yeah, but she can even tell them the score out of 5. Actually, listen, we need to do a join though. Out of 5, your score is score. Here, where's the join? Yeah, we can have join. You got, I'm going to do another join so we can put here, you got, and then put num in here. There might be a better way to do this, people at home. You got score out of 5 questions. All right, should we see if this works?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, Rachel's saying it, not Sarah. Fooled you.
You could say that. Then I could say, if you got more than 3 right, I'll say, great job.
Oh, interesting. Okay, so let's first do this. Uh-oh. I have to do
all the math again.
20, 10, 16.
Or you could just get it all wrong if you want.
I got it all right. You got 5 out of 5 right.
No, there's no space.
Here, I'm going to add a space after this. And I'll add a space here. Oh, the space is here. Okay. Now you want to go to Sarah. So now we broadcast something to Sarah because it's your turn to talk.
Quiet this long.
Oh man, we sold my donut here. Broadcast. New message.
Score.
Okay, score.
I made something up. It doesn't matter, right?
That works. And now, Sarah, when I receive a score, now you wanted to say something?
Yeah, if the score is greater than 3.
You want an if else? Okay.
Okay. I'll say a bad message too.
You can say a horrible message too? Okay.
Terrible, no.
Now we can do with greater than. That's so good. We didn't use that before. Oh, I like that. And we need score. If score is greater than 3, then do you want to say it?
I want to say yay. Yay.
Ooh, we had a sound. You want to add a sound?
Oh, that's a good idea.
Where's the sounds? Here, you can add a sound from here. And I'm going to even add like a cheer.
Oh, nice.
Okay. So did that work? Cheer. Okay. Else.
Should we just add a boo?
What?
Boo sound.
What did you want to say?
Is there a boo sound?
Yeah, let's find a boo sound. We want to be really insulting. That would be good.
Although I guess 3 is not so bad. At least it's better than average. Be greater than or equal to 3, or greater than, but greater than 2. If we don't want to
boom. You want a boom?
No idea what the boom sounds like, but okay. Cry.
I was looking for that.
Screech. Screech.
Screech. Oh man. Okay. Let's see how this works. All right. Let's change this to screech. Okay, we're going to try our code and see if it works. And you want me to do well or badly?
Either way, we have to test both sides.
All right, I'm gonna do really badly. 2, 2, 2. I got 0 out of 5.
Ooh,
Boo.
I didn't hear a sound. Oh,
It
oh, I
was
did.
a screech. You heard your screech?
I heard it quietly, but I heard it.
I heard it really loud on my
Do it
end.
again. It was quiet for me.
Okay, can we do it well
I'll
this
stop
time?
talking this time.
Okay, but I'm gonna do it well this time. Much better.
I didn't hear the sound.
It's so funny. I hear the sound on my end. All right. I hear the sound on my end. Maybe it's
You might not be sharing Zoom with sound.
all right. Well, I'll see on the recording if
At least we could see that I said yay.
yeah, and we can see if we hear it on the recording. And next video, we can go in and change the times so it's random. So it's not always times, but it'd be plus, minus, divide to make it much more challenging. Sound like fun? We'll see you there.
Happy math problems.